Let's take a look at the next progression in our backstroke elevation series. In our previous version, we looked at our right arm with blades and fins. In this progression, what we're going to do is only use fins, and we have taken off the blades here or the paddles so that our athlete can kind of progress and start to feel the next stage of the progression of this drill. So let's take over a look at the key items, what we look for in the drill, and so this can help your swimmers. So here, non-stroking arm is going to stay to our side, and what we're going to see, we're going to want to start out here in that pop position. So our non-stroking side is in the water, and then our stroking side or our recovery arm is going to, as the recovery hand is going to be coming up, we want to make sure that it's coming up here at the hip. And then as we're coming up and the arm reaches this point, or kind of right above the hand's right above the shoulder, what we're going to want to do is turn the hand and then also make sure that we are elevating the hand up so that the hand and the shoulder really feel like they're going to be extending up, and then continue then to drive the hand into the water. As the hand's going to be driving into the water here, we're going to want to make sure that it still is going to come above the shoulder line. And then as that hand's going to be kind of coming down, we want to be able to drive some force then into it. So that way then we can really focus on grabbing the water here and then pushing it then toward the hip. We'll take a look at the actual catch portion of this on the return view as underwater as we are coming back. Taking a look here at the kick, we're going to want to make sure that we are just going to be kind of emphasizing the normal things that we have been looking for in our kick. We want to look for here a natural bend in the knee. And what we kind of define as that natural bend, we don't want to see anything like this right here where that knee would be approaching 90 degrees. However, the cue that we like to give our athletes is as the foot's going to be here under the water, we want to go a little bit under the body, and then we want to be able to envision a ball up here at the surface. So then as the athlete is kicking and then that foot is returning up to the surface here, we're going to be able to make some, hopefully the foot here will be able to break the surface of the water. Our athlete here has some things to keep working at, and that's definitely a big opportunity. However, then just as we're going to be taking a look at the rest of the drill, we're just going to kind of focus on those same things, making sure that we're getting that rotation. And then as that hand's going to be going in, that we're also going to be forcing that rotation to the opposite side. And we just keep repeating. Then what we're going to want to do is take a look under the water. So here, this is kind of what we mean. We like the foot here being under the body. And then as we kick, we could just break the surface a little bit more with those feet. So that way then as the foot's coming up, we're going to have a lot more strength or complementary speed coming here from the legs. Now here's what we're talking about. So here on the way back, so kind of see here as we're setting up the height of the hand, and then here that little lift that we get, that's exactly what we're looking for. Coming in, great job here of coming in on top of the shoulders. And we're just going to again want to kind of repeat those items. Here we're coming in popped, meaning our opposite side is up. And then we just kind of keep repeating. Here down, elevated, and we just kind of keep repeating. Another thing that we want to pay attention to here is just going to be that head positioning. With this, we could get a little bit of a bounce, so it's really important that our athletes keep that head nice and steady, those eyes up straight along the ceiling, and we just keep everything nice and steady as we're going to be progressing through the water. Here we also have a big opportunity to keep working on those kicks. Remember, we want to see those feet staying up at the surface level. We just keep pulling through as we move through the water. As we are going to take a look at the underwater catch now. Okay, so here's a great frame. So here what we're doing is coming in very aggressively And we see the athlete here with the hand going to make an effort to get to plunge down, but then also to change that direction of the fingertips and then return that hand up here to the surface. Now, ultimately, what we want to be able to see done is to have this V-like shape with the arm as we're going to be doing that catch position underwater. So that way we're going to be really feeling that best combination of speed and power, really driving the hand here then to the hip under the body. Now the rotation here is just a little bit late, so kind of as that hand is going to be approaching the hip, we would like to see that athlete just start that rotation a little bit sooner. That's going to make it a lot easier than to get that hand to get out of the water. Overall here, if you found some great value out of this, be sure to drop a like and consider subscribing. We've got a lot of great videos on the channel.